Hi, King Lizard on Xbox One, and this is Project Cars. So we're at the BRNO track and we're driving Formula A PvP, player versus player. So this is quite a fast beast, this Formula A. Now the circuit that we set up, or that was set up by the host, chose Formula class. But we seem to get a mixture of formulas in here, so there's Formula Rookie in here as well as I think B and C as well. So it wasn't quite what we were expecting. We were expecting all Formula A, so not sure what happened there. All of us that are human opponents are driving Formula A vehicles, but the rest of the field is a bit of a mix as well. There are Formula A in us as well. I think there's about 8 Formula A's in all. So what I'm going to try and do in this video is mix it up a bit. So going to have various views that are available from the game, various camera angles that we can use to drive the car, just to give you guys an idea of what's available in the game. Now it does have a very healthy selection of various car driving modes or viewpoints. So it's currently zipping along in second here. This car's not too bad to control at the moment. It's pretty good compared to most of the other cars I've driven in this game, but Formula A class seems to be one of the more friendlier classes that I've driven thus far. I haven't made any real mistakes yet, but we'll see, I guess. But it feels quite good at the moment. I did have a little bit of a slip up earlier. I like to regain control, but nothing too drastic. So I'm in first place here at the moment. All my human opponents have dropped off the back end of the field, having big problems with the computer AI. I was fortunate enough, obviously, to be on the front grid. Something I've been quite lucky with in this game so far. I must have a leprechaun sat on my shoulder or something. So into lap 2 here. Still doing quite well in this view. It's kind of front, not quite bonnet view, I would say. It's more kind of, you know, on top of the driver's helmet view, this one. Oh, went off the grass there a bit, that wasn't so good. Need to brake, be careful here because I've still got some debris on my tyres. Into that S-bend, beautiful. A little bit of a slide there. Big old circuit, this BRNO circuit. Now I do still have obviously the lines on at the moment. I'm just not used to the circuits and the way the cars drive. Once I get confident, I will remove those because I really don't like having lines on the track when I'm driving. I have driven a few races like it and done okay-ish. I tend to make silly mistakes. If I've got the lines on, I don't make too many silly mistakes. The other thing I do find is that people that generally go for times and stuff in these games generally do have the lines on to help them do that as well. I've lost a bit of control here. It's not good. Quick look behind there, there's no one anywhere near me. So I'm really blowing the field away here in first place. I do actually only have 2 human opponents. And then the rest of the 25 cars in the field, which is 22 vehicles, are 50% hardness AI. That seems that in Formula A class, oh, flip those tyres big time. In Formula A class, it seems that that's not that difficult to get in front, so far, anyway. And jumping into lap 3 here. Plowing on. Now, as I said, there are, I think it's 4, maybe 5 Formula classes in this game. Various Formula vehicles. So there's A, B, C, Rookie. I think there's one more. I might be wrong. I think there are 5 in total, if not a minimum there's 4 cars of this nature. We also have sort of open wheelers like the Aerial Adam 300 Supercharged and the Aerial Adam 500. Quite fun cars to drive. And I think in total there's about 70 plus cars in this game at the moment. And then Tracks is also in the 70s as well. Currently way in front first place. I've been talking to my colleague in the background. or listening to what he's saying anyway. He's basically saying that they're back in 13th and 14th at the moment, struggling like hell. So I just seem to have taken, or at least my configuration for my controller is working really well for this class. But I'll be honest, I did go into a Formula Rookie class, and I was driving that with similar ease. I didn't have too many problems with the car or the handling. I found it, it seemed to work really well with the setup that I have. I do need to test this with the go-karts, to be honest. I've not done that yet, because the go-karts were absolutely horrible when I first tried to play this game. So jumping into helmet cam now, I do love this camera. It's a tough old camera to drive in there, but it just feels a lot more realistic. It feels really, really good to drive in. Into that first corner, you just get a much interesting sensation of driving as well from this particular view. Obviously your focal point's in the distance, so everything below your focal point is just that little bit out focused. I've got a big lead here, which is why I've jumped into this view. I just wanted to get a bit of a lead before I started jumping around in viewpoints and stuff. I am really enjoying this helmet mode, to be honest. It's a really nice viewpoint. It just feels really authentic, feels really good. The car feels really good to drive in this mode as well. It feels different. I find that a lot when I drive in a car. The car just seems to... Oh, I've got a straggler here. The car just seems to be that little bit more responsive and predictable. There's a Formula A car I just zipped past there. Into external mode now, or what we might call chase mode. Obviously that's the best way to get a good look at the track. You don't have a Formula A car we're zipping up on here. Slow her down, don't want to clip that. Oh, I just did. That's a dirty lap. This game does suffer from the old dirty lap syndrome as well. You get a dirty lap, your time's not counted. Oh, lost control there, not good. But if AI hits you during the race, even if they side slam you and you're driving a perfect straight line, you lose your lap time, which I think is quite frustrating. I've lost a number of pretty good lap times because of computer AI issues, where they've driven across me or caused an accident. So this is the in-car mode. A lot harder to see what's going on in this mode. Obviously it's a reasonably fast mode to drive the game in. Probably one of the tougher modes to drive the game in, to be honest. But it looks really authentic, looks really nice. I must admit though, out of these views I'm seeing, and I did like that kind of on top of the helmet view, but I really did like the helmet, the in-helmet view. I thought that was very good. Just felt pretty realistic. I'm not doing too bad with this. I'm probably driving that a little bit more cautious. Oh, I just lost a bit of wheel there. Managed to regain it luckily without sliding off track. Getting close to that finish now. Miles in front at this point. Miles in front. Whether the guys are just having problems with their setups back there, or whether they're just finding it tougher than I am. I've found this an absolute doddle to drive. It is a little, like I said, a little sketchy on some of the acceleration. If you're a little bit too quick, you will do a bit of a spin. Jump back into that helmet mode. I'm really enjoying that. And you can spin it out if you're not careful. But if you generally, don't accelerate until you're out into the straight as you would in real life, then you're going to do all right. It's a really good drive. Well, thanks for watching. I managed to take first place there in that PvP. I will be back again soon with more gaming action from Project Cars. I'll also be putting up the replay of this race sometime soon as well, so you'll be able to see it from the replay view as well as in-car views. Please remember to rate and subscribe. Take care.